I'd like to read a poem. This was my piece that was on the Writing Walls Down anthology that came down, I think, 2004. A convergence of LGBTQ voices, and it's edited by Helen Clanaris and Andrea Lambert. I am so thankful. This was my first anthology I got it, and I was just very psyched about it. So let me find that poem. And it's called Invocation. Ave Maria, Maria de Dios. Ave Maria, Maria de Dios. Ave Maria, I know not the prayer. Ave Janet, this one's for you. I know you sit there in the old folks' home, listening to the radio, to the voice of Howard Stern. I am thankful endlessly. I am endlessly thankful for the carved four-post solid, the dresser with glacial oculus, enough drawers for me, my ex, and my future. For the two matched chairs, one lent to my bald-headed roommate to show her welcome. The table where I held my record player, where I played Pearl Bailey and Johnny Mathis. For so much I thank you. For the set of cocktail glasses that all broke. For wine, water, and guava juice. For the silverware with rosebuds. All these accoutrements that give luxury to my otherwise spare rooms. I thank you, Grandma Janet, Grandpa Dewey, for the gifts. From you come my jeans. I was there when you gave your house up. I was there when you went into the home. I am the mass of my mothers and fathers, Virginia and Gary and Janet and Dewey. You knew not what you did. You fell in love. Benigna and Guido. You wanted to be Americans. You became Virginia, the beauty of Alcone. You became Gary, the soldier in World War II. You never knew the burden of what your DNA carried. You changed your names. You fell in love. And I don't blame you. Benigna, Virginia, my abuela. I always wanted to be as beautiful as your pictures. I didn't know the cursed nature of pretty. I love you as the strength behind my family. I know your brother killed a man. I know your sister was schizophrenic. I know your brother died on a motorcycle. I don't want to be alone anymore. Every night, I drink from these glasses, sleep on this bed. Night after night, I think of you. 3. Janet. You wore pink to his funeral. Dewey went after you with the butcher knife. Dewey thought you were cheating. Dewey who gave me everything I wanted for Christmas. Dewey who I never suspected. Dewey of the beer belly and pink blue eyes. Dewey of the dishonorable discharge and faded letters for a man in Kentucky. Janet and Dewey of the Queen Anne furniture in this home. The Queen Anne furniture in which they never sat, inherited from the aunt, the great aunt who built this home. Who Dewey may have slept with? We'll never know. And death is quiet enough for forgiveness. For all I know is behind my pills. I'm bipolar and psychotic, a mix from all of you grandparents, whom I love. Despite whatever you've granted me, I mean not the heirlooms, however lovely. I mean, more. The bed is haunted. Sleeping in Virginia's bed. Christmas post Gary's death and her death as well. I popped some beers, fell asleep with the Reader's Digest. I sensed a man. Knew it was you. Gary looking for Virginia and finding me. Me. Tipsy in a blue 29 and tipsy in a blue flannel nightie. I ached for Grandma to hear you, remembering your yellow body when I went in to say goodbye too late. I wept at your funeral in a black mantilla. I hoped whatever I could do now would bring you to give you would be enough. I always loved you, Grandpa, for teaching me of Sicily. I feel your spirit, which I had sensed, walking these halls many times. I feel your spirit looking past me for Virginia. I try to speak with you. You spent the night in my dream. I hope to be close enough to Virginia and to give you what you need. My heart aches for both of you. No, Dad. 5. It is different, Miss Dewey. Dewey never came back to see me as a ghost. His death is different. He left me with this blood and this home, blessed and cursed. The madness scores me. The liturgy of pills that I take every dawn and evening. The penance of AA. The catechism of psychiatry. My genes, I know the pain, and I've stuck it with my boyfriends. As you have. As you did. As you tried to kill Janet. As Todd lays his hand around my neck. Do you want to die, Andrea? Do you want me to take you to the river? I do not want to die. I want to live. The grim echoes of the schizophrenia that I felt taking me to the hospitals and out again to lead and live in spirit. To be psychic, to be queer, to be mad, to be fiery, to have white trash sass. The madness I feel from both him and my maternal bloodline, my paranoia. As a child of all this violence, all I did was drug myself. Cocaine, speed, heroin, meth, Adderall, Xanax, Seroquel, Depakote, Risperdal, Motrin, Abilify, Lexapro, Tegretol, Haldol. No, we don't make Haldol. Ativan, Clonopin, Prozac, Sapphiris, marijuana. How much will be enough? How much medicine will be enough to end this night, to find me peace? For how many nights will I sleep on the bed of our madness before the phoenix rises?